I'm going to be installing a suicide clutch and a jockey shifter, so we're going to get rid of this and turn this into the clutch, and I'm going to have a jockey shifter installed back here just to shift like a jockey hits a horse when they're riding. So let's see how we go. First thing we'll do is remove this cover off right here. That is going to be a number 3 hex key. So we'll go ahead and do that. So it's on pretty tight, but I think it's just kind of a clip-on type of thing. Let's see here. I think maybe it's reaching around back here. The next thing is you got to remove the, oops, sorry about that. The next thing is you got to remove the shift lever. So it's got an acorn here and a bolt on the back. I'm going to unscrew that. I may have to hold both of these, but so far it's turning pretty well. So I'll unscrew that and we'll take that part off. Just following up, so the acorn nut came right off. This is where we're at. This hole is threaded, so you have to unscrew that all the way. It won't just slide out. There we go. Assembly here, and that leaves her wide open so we can make our adjustments here. Now, to install this portion here, you need to make sure that we take off. You leave this top bolt on, and then it's 1, 2, and then 3. And that's where this will go on, so it'll line up just, sorry, like that. Okay, so let me hop onto that portion now. On the TJ Brutal Kit, you'll get this ball joint here, and then a stud with 2 bolts. They'll be separate, but you need to slide those on. And what you're going to do is you're going to thread onto this ball joint. You're just going to thread the stud onto that. And then you're going to take the other part and thread it onto your shifter. This will adjust how much the lever is up or down in engagement that way through your clutch. So let me assemble this and we'll get back. So that's what it will look like. These 2 nuts are used to lock it to whatever width you need it. So I'm going to leave them like this. We'll adjust it once I get it installed. You're going to then put the clutch lever back where it was supposed to be and thread this ball joint through the back portion here. So hang on and we'll do that. And this is what you wind up with. So I was able to mount it right here. As you can see, the stud's gone all the way through. We haven't put the acorn nut on it yet. This is your ball joint, and it will mount right here. So we need to run basically it's going to be the larger bolt here. It's going to run through. And then we'll put the nut that comes with this on the back. And as you can see now, this is going to be actuating the clutch. You've got this is where the cable will connect here. So that will be good. Let me see if I can brighten that up a little bit. All right, there we go. So as you can see, that's where the clutch will go. That's where the clutch cable will connect. So looking pretty good there. Now we've got to get to the other portion, which I think we've got to mount a bracket right here to help direct with that cable. Let's go ahead and grab that. All right, so this thing's mounted here. I got it on through. So what happened was, just so you'll know, is it's a long bolt that goes through the entire motor to the other side. This acorn was on the other side. You need to, if that's the case, and you don't have the stud sticking out for the acorn to be on this side, you'll need to take the bolt out, the head out here, turn it around, put it on the other side, feed it through so you have the threads sticking out. And then you will mount this part, which accepts, that's where we're going to put in the actual, the part to adjust the clutch and lock it in place. The clutch cable, I'm sorry, to lock it in place. But that's where this will go. Plus, they send you a nice one, replacement to replace the acorn with nylon lock, so it'll lock tight in there. It won't come backing out. Anyways, then you take this part, and you just screw that in. Like so. Okay, and then you're going to take your cable, which I don't have this connected on the other side, but this will come out through here. Let's see if I can do this with one hand here. So basically, this part has to slide in through here. So it will go down like this. Come on, baby. There we go. Like that. And then hook this way, and that's done. Then you take this portion, and if you look, there should be a line on this side for it to come into, right there. I don't know if you can see it from this angle. All right, and what we're doing is we're going to slide it in all the way. Make sure these line up here. You've got to get the valleys lined up like that. In. That's locked. That's locked. And that's the new clutch cable here. Okay. All right, so then I'll go attach that on the other side, and we'll move over to the jockey shifter. All right, and I already installed it. So there's the jockey shifter. This is what we removed from there. You're going to take, that's a 10 millimeter part. This is the part that the original shift lever, that bar went into. That goes right onto this portion here. As you can see, there it is. Just unscrew that 10 millimeter bolt, slide it off, and then you're going to slide this on with splines. Use the 2 set screws and lock that puppy in. So then you've got there's your shifting right there. So here we go. That's everything installed now. Clutch cable goes across here to the clutch side. And on our transmission, very cool jockey shift.